live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Finally, a bright spot for the Los Angeles Dodgers as they go up to San Francisco on a Friday night and play their hated rivals, the Giants, as the Dodgers try to hold off a four-way train in the National League West. In the first inning, Billy North singled home Davey Lopes to make it 1-0 Dodgers. But in the bottom of the first, Bill Madlock, with his 17th of the year, a solo shot, made it 1-1. In the third inning, Reggie Smith, a two-run blast, his 17th of the year, gave the Dodgers a 3-1 lead. In the fifth, Bill Madlock, his second RBI of the game, he scored Johnny LeMaster on a single, 3-2. But in the ninth, the Dodgers got the insurance they need. Davey Lopes with the fielder's choice, 4-2 Dodgers. Doug Rao goes to 10-7. Vida certainly is blue. He's 8-10. The Dodgers and the Giants are next. As Retro Sports Network presents Major League Baseball Replay 1978. From Candlestick Park in San Francisco, it is the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. And today's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com. The best podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spreaker, Spotify, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. It's Bob Welch for the Dodgers and Ed Halicki for the Giants. Well, good afternoon. My name is Ron Juckett. We welcome you to the program. A light rain in San Francisco and 74 degrees this Saturday, the 5th of August, or this Thursday, the 11th of June, 2020. So, we got a good one, hopefully a good one for you today. Ed Halicki is looking for his 9th win of the year. Bob Welch would become a major starter, especially later on for other teams, but he gets the start today for the Dodgers, who still somehow, some way, despite one big slump, have the best record in baseball. On a win basis, not necessarily a winning percentage basis. The Giants are 56-54 and are kind of hoping for the seas to part for them to make an actual run in the National League West, which has turned into a race. The Reds have cut the lead to 2.5, I think. And so that's a setup for you. Although usually the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco was a popular made-up quote by Mark Twain. It's not the case today. It is a light rain, but it's 74 at Candlestick, and the wind is blowing out to 4 to left field. And so with that, Ed Halicki takes his warm-up tosses. He is 8-5 on the year, making his 18th start. He's only been with the Giants since May 13th. He has an ERA at 2.51. Against the Dodgers, this is his second start, 7 innings. How you doing, Mr. Forsberg? 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He walked 3 and struck out 2. Had no decision against Los Angeles. Fastball is at 86, and he's a ground ball plus pitcher. And boy, he looks mighty happy to be there. His last start was against the Astros on July 31st. A loss, as a matter of fact. Hard to believe because he didn't give up an earned run. 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. Unearned, he walked none and struck out 3. So overall, 125 and 2/3 innings, 112 hits, 42 runs, 35 of them earned. He has walked 15 and struck out 65. And this will be the lineup that he'll face. Yes, I know there was no grass in Candlestick in 78. There was in 79, so we put it in early. Davey Lopes will lead off at second base. Bill Russell is at short. He'll bat second. Reggie Smith in right field will bat third. Ron Say will play third and clean up. Steve Garvey not Cindy, but Steve Garvey will bat fifth and play first. Dusty Baker in left will hit sixth. Rick Monday is in center. He'll bat seventh. Johnny Oates behind the plate. And don't forget, oatmeal is a good part of a nutritious breakfast. He'll bat eighth. And Bob Welch, who should throw up to 140 pitches, my goodness, is on the mound batting ninth. Defensively for the Giants, Terry Whitfield is a 6 and a 7 in left. Larry Herndon is a 6 and a 3 in right center. And Jim Dwyer is a 3 and a 4 in right. Steve will take the fifth. Well, he'll bat fifth, too. Darrell Evans, a 9 at third. Roger Metzger is a 6 at short. Bill Madlock, a 5 at second. And Willie McCovey, a 5 at first. Mark Hill behind the plate. He is a 6 and a 5. And Halicki is a 7 on the mound, but not a great fielder, only at 881. And so with all that, Halicki's ready. Lopes at 277, 13 homers, and 44 RBI. And the first pitch of the ball game is a ground ball on the grass in front of second base. Metzger throws over, and Lopes beats it out. So a slow roller through the wet grass, and that just slowed it down. Here's Russell. Bill has a 13-game hitting streak, 265, 4 triples, a homer, and 39 RBI. Throw to first. McCovey's there, and Lopes is too. They pitch out. Lopes not going anywhere. So the count, a ball and no strikes. Pitch to Russell is a bunt. Halicki fields it, throws to Madlock covering. Lopes goes to second, 1 out. Brings up Reggie Smith at 291. 17 homers and 60 RBI. Now Mark Hill is hurt. He tweaked something on the bunt. And so he's going to have to come out. And Tamargo is the only other catcher. And John Tamargo will bat eighth. So wonder what that will do to Halicki. You never want to lose your catcher. Reggie Smith, 291, 17 homers and 60 RBI. And that's ball 4. So Halicki and Tamargo had to go through some signs. Lopes on second, Smith on first. Full count fastball was low and inside. That'll bring up Say at 253. 17 homers and 61 RBI. Pitch to Say is a fly ball to left. Whitfield in the corner, foul. So somebody from Berkeley will make that catch, and the count is a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch to Say is a line drive foul, first base side. And somebody from Palo Alto wearing a Stanford jersey will make that catch, and the count is a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out to Say. And Say gets hit. Halicki kind of lost the grip in the rain. Got him on the arm, and so Lopes on third, Smith on second, and Say on first for Garvey, who will be taking the fifth and hoping to drive in at least one. 316, 16 homers, and 77 RBI. And there's a ground ball to Evans, foul. So that was a little too slow. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes. So Halicki's already thrown 22 pitches. Struck him out. Got him on a 1-2 on the inside part of the plate. And 2 out for Baker. Dusty at 271. 8 homers and 43 RBI. Pitch to Baker is a base hit left field. Lopes will score. Smith scores. Say slides into third. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. And that'll bring up Rick Monday at 270. 13 homers and 44 RBI. Pitch to Monday is a fly ball to right field. Dwyer back on the track, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors. The Dodgers get a couple. And we go to the bottom of the first, 2-0 Los Angeles. So Bob Welch, making his 4th start of the year, has an ERA of 1.88. He is 3-2 with a save. He has not faced the Giants. His last game was an inning in relief against the Pirates. But he didn't allow anything. So overall, 43 innings, 35 hits, 3 home runs, 11 runs total, 9 earned. He walked 6 and struck out 30 so far. Fastball pitcher at 88 and a ground ball pitcher. And here's the lineup he'll face. Bill Madlock leads off at second base. Jim Dwyer will play right field and bat second. Lots of lefties in the lineup for the Giants, and they're all bunched up. Darrell Evans will bat third and play third. Willie McCovey cleans up at first. Terry Whitfield in left will bat fifth. Larry Herndon in center will go sixth. Roger Metzger will play short and bat seventh. John Tamargo, who was not the starting catcher, but came in on the injury to Hill, will bat eighth. And Halicki, who threw 32 pitches in the first, will hit ninth. Defensively for the Dodgers, Dusty Baker a 7 and a 4 in left. Rick Monday a 4 and a 3 in center. Reggie Smith a 5 and an 8 in right. Ron Say a 7 at third. Bill Russell an 8 at short. Davey Lopes a 10 at second. Steve Garvey a 9 at first. And Johnny Oates a 4 and a 4 behind the plate. Welch is not a great fielder range-wise. He's a 5, but a .947 fielding percentage. Bill Madlock is having a good year. Shouldn't wear a helmet that way, but he's having a good year. At 308, 17 homers, and 39 RBI. Welch's pitch is a ground ball to Lopes behind the bag over to Garvey for the out. So no broadcast tomorrow. The wife has a COVID test. And after she gets back from that, we're going to go grab some lunch. So our next scheduled stream here on Twitch will be Sunday night at 7. And that will be the Orioles and the Yankees. And so Monday night we'll be back with you around 7:30-ish for the doubleheader between the Pirates and the Phillies. So no live stream tomorrow. Do plan on taping Digital to Dice. And Saturday's my off day. So Jim Dwyer steps to the plate at 174, 4 homers and 9 RBI. Wife doesn't think she has COVID, but Vermont is requiring all the nursing home and healthcare workers to get a nose swab test, and so that's what she's going to do. Pitch to Dwyer is a fly ball to right. Smith, 2 out. For Darrell Evans, Darrell needs to shave in that picture. 221, 12 homers, and 41 RBI. Pitch from Welch is into shallow right. Smith will come in, and that will retire the side. Giants go in order. We go to the second. The Dodgers 2, the Giants nothing. So Johnny Oates hitting 191 with 5 RBI, 9 for 47 on the year with Los Angeles. Halicki, ground ball base hit right side. So Dwyer will pick it up. Wind blowing a bit harder now at the left at 8. And 75 degrees, so a warm August afternoon here in San Francisco. Here's Welch. 2 for 14 on the year. McCovey and Evans play for the bunt. Bunts down. Tamargo throws to Madlock covering first, and Welch is retired. It's a sack. And it goes 2-4 on the card. Here's Lopes. Davey singled and scored his first time up. Halicki, 9 batters, and none of it good. An inning and a third. 41 pitches. 3 hits. A walk and a strikeout. Pitch to Lopes. There goes Oates. The throw down to third. What in the world was that? That must have been a blown hit and run. Why on earth would Johnny Oates be going? And there's 2 out. So Halicki looks skyward and gives a wink. Must be that novena he said worked. Lopes is still 1 for 1, and he strikes out. A split finger caught the outside corner, and that's strike 3. No runs, a hit, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. The Dodgers 2, the Giants nothing. So here's Stretch McCovey at 238. 11 homers and 32 RBI. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we're not worried about it. It's just one of those mandated things, especially as the state reopens. They just want to make sure that the people who take care of our most vulnerable people aren't being exposed to or have not been exposed to the virus. Yes, someone we know might have said, in fact he would have said, and then gotten hurt because I called him Don Quixote, that Oates was part of a conspiracy. So does that mean, Jamie, that we put a grassy knoll in between second and third? Pitch to McCovey is a fly ball to right. Smith is there for the out. Terry Whitfield is at 304, 6 homers and 35 RBI. Pitch from Welch into right. That is off the wall. Smith will grab it. Whitfield will go for 3. The throw to say is close, but not in time. So Whitfield legged that one out all the way. And the Giants had their first hit and a runner on third. Nope, Oates was the lone stealer. Back and to the left. Larry Herndon at 196. A home run, 5 triples, and 22 RBI. 1 out. He can bunt. Fly ball to right. Smith, medium range. Whitfield will dance and tag, and with 2 out, will not go. Joe Altobelli says no. Brings up Roger Metzger at 296. No homers and 8 RBI. Whitfield on third. Ground ball to Russell. By the bag at second, over to first, and that will retire the side. So the Giants strand a runner on third. No runs, a hit, and no errors. After 2, the Dodgers 2, the Giants nothing. And so here's the situation as we start the 5th of April, 5th of August. 5th of April. That's the way next season's going to be, right? The Dodgers by 2.5 over the Reds. Houston has lost 3 straight. They are 7 back with San Diego, and San Francisco is 7.5 back. In the East, with the Phillies and Pirates splitting the doubleheader, Phillies still in front by a game. Texas has won 6 straight, and they lead the Royals by half a game. I know a lot of you out there are rooting for Texas. California is 3 back. And the Twins and the White Sox have fallen back. In the American League East, the Yankees have a half-game lead over Milwaukee and Baltimore. You'll watch them Sunday, the Yankees and the Orioles, at 7 Eastern. And the Red Sox have still gone to Washington. Russell was hit by a pitch. That was say. Sack bunt his first time up. Halicki kicks and fires. Ground ball to Evans. Over to McCovey for the out. Reggie Smith walked his first time up. Halicki deals, and there's a fly ball to right, Dwyer, and that's a catch. That's 2 out. Brings up Ron Say at 250. No, he was hit by a pitch. We've all gone through the batting order once if you're the Dodgers. Say, ground ball to third. Evans flips it over across the way to McCovey, and that will retire the side. The Dodgers go quietly. No runs, no hits, and no errors. Bottom of the third here in San Francisco, 2-0 Dodgers. So what can I tell you about John Tamargo? Never heard of him until today. And here's why. He's hitting .095, 2 for 21, but one of those hits was a home run. And 3 RBI. Welch. The rain, by the way, is stopped, and it's a warm and muggy 77. Tamargo slashes that one in the opposite field for a single. Baker will pick it up, and Halicki will bunt. 5 for 39. 128. Nope. You would not learn about Tamargo on a Fortnite stream, for sure. Although, tarragon is what I'm trying to think of. I said, there's a spice that goes into chicken salad, though. And you also wouldn't talk about that on a Fortnite stream, either. Halicki squares. Bunt is down. Oates throws to Lopes covering, and the bunt works. So Tamargo goes to second, 1 out. Welch through 9 batters, 23 pitches. 2 1/3 innings and 2 hits. He hasn't walked or struck out anybody. Madlock is 0 for 1, while Matlock wants a hot dog. Pitch to Madlock is a ground ball, base hit left side. Tamargo will hold at third. And the Giants, with 1 out, have runners on the corners for Jim Dwyer. Dwyer's 0 for 1. 2-0 Los Angeles here in the bottom of the third inning. Welch from the stretch. Fly ball, right center field. Monday will get it. Tamargo should tag. He will. Monday throws it in the infield, and the Giants are on the board. It's 2-1. So a sac fly brings up Darrell Evans, who is 0 for 1. Pitch from, I'll throw to first, Madlock back. Our newest follower here on Twitch is Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn that mother down. There. Who was it the other day that was talking about me being white and nerdy? Is that you, Jamie? There. I should just release an album of lamely half-rapped... Oh, wasn't you? Lamely half-rapped disco lyrics. Oh, Lorenzo's a great big fan of players only hitting 1 home run for the other team. Absolutely he is. Pitch to Evans is popped up left side. Say has it for the out. So a run on 2 hits and no errors. We go to the 4th. Dwyer with the sac RBI, and the Dodgers lead it 2-1. So Garvey, Baker, and Monday. Candlestick is playing rather big today. For the home runs, or for the batting average, rather, -8% for lefties and -13 for righties. And even with the wind, just kind of a light 3 miles an hour out to left field, it's -30% to lefty for homers, for lefties, and then the righties -36. We have a Candlestick and a Baker. So all we need is Officer Orange and the conservatory, right? And then you can get a clue. Garvey struck out his first time up, or I can get a clue. And he strikes out again. Halicki got him on a 1-2 fastball. Check swing, strike 3. Brings up Dusty Baker. He drove in 2 on a single in the first. And those are the lone 2 runs for the Dodgers. And he hits this one up the middle. Going for two. The throw to second, not in time. So Baker's got a double. And that'll bring up Rick Monday, who is 0 for 1. So 2-1 Dodgers in the top of the fourth. 1 out. It may be a muggy day in San Francisco. I can tell you it's a muggy day here in Burlington. Rain this morning. And then the sun came out. Here's the pitch to Monday. Base hit right field. Dwyer will pick it up. Baker doesn't stop. He'll score. And I blew the joke by Jamie. I'm sorry. Was talking about the rhyme, a butcher. Let me do it my best friend Scully. A butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker. And what do they have all in common? They go to their favorite Ralph's, Vaughn's, or Safeway and get a package of Dodger dogs from Farmer John. Boomers in Carolina. We're going to get some boomers. It started to get dark here again, so we're about to get boomered again. Johnny Oates is okay boomer. He is singled his first time up, 1 for 1. So Monday on first, 3-1, Los Angeles. Oh, it's line drive to Metzger, who leaps and makes the catch. So 2 out for Welch, who bunted his first time up. Going to swing here. Pitch to Bob. Line drive to third. Evans is there, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Dodgers 3, the Giants 1. So McCovey, Whitfield, and Herndon to face Welch here in the bottom of the fourth. McCovey is 0 for 1. Welch into shallow right center. Monday is there. 1 out for Terry Whitfield. Terry tripled and did not score. His first time up. His 4th triple of the year. And this time he grounds it to third, say across the way for the out. Brings up Herndon, who's 0 for 1. Wasn't it Lorenzo talking about how many people come in to watch Dodger games? It's my lightest turnout in weeks. How you doing, Tribe fan? So, no stream tomorrow as the wifey gets to go get her COVID test. Now required by healthcare officials in Vermont if you work in healthcare. And so afterwards, we're going to go grab some food. So Sunday will be the next live stream. Everyone is busy on a Thursday. That's true. Pitch to Herndon is strike 3. Welch got him. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 4. The Dodgers 3, the Giants 1. So we go to the top of the 5th. Ed Halicki has faced 18 batters, 72 pitches. A lot better this time around. 4 innings flat. 5 hits, 3 runs all earned. He's walked 1 and struck out 3. Lopes has singled and scored and struck out. Into right. Back goes Dwyer to the track. It's gone. And so the Dodgers go up 4-1. Lopes, with his 14th of the year, lands just short of the seats out there. No doubt about that one. And so that's the 6th hit. Brings up Russell, who's 0 for 1, also had a sacrifice bunt. Halicki's pitch to third, Evans. Across the way to McCovey, 1 out. So the Dodgers just need to string some wins together, and there'll be people out in raising country who'll feel better. Reggie Smith walked and scored. He's 0 for 1. Halicki. Fly ball left center field. Herndon goes back a pace, and it's 2 out. Brings up Say, 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch thrown in there just for measure. And there's a ground ball base hit up the middle. Metzger should have had that one. And so now there's 2 out. 7th hit for the Dodgers. Here's Garvey, who has struck out twice. We asked Steve to comment on some of the conversations in the chat earlier this week. And Steve refused to do it. Yep, there was a butcher on that play. It's ruled a hit. Garvey up the middle, a base hit. Say motors over to third. Garvey on first. Runners on the corners and 2 out for Baker. 2-run single and a double. It's driven in 2. Now it's driven in 45 on the replay. It's game 110 for the Dodgers and 111 for the Giants. Baker, line drive to third, and Evans is there. So the Dodgers get a run on 3 hits and no errors. They strand 2, and halfway home, you're going to get the commercial. 4-1 Dodgers. So if you joined us late on this Saturday, August 5th, Dusty Baker, a 2-run single to make it 2-0 Dodgers in the first. Mark Hill got injured on a bunt. Jim Dwyer made it 2-1 on a sac fly in the third, and the Dodgers poked singletons on the board in the fourth and the fifth. Rick Monday with an RBI single, and Davey Lopes led off the fifth with his 14th of the year. So Bob Welch, 3 hits through 4. And Halicki, 8 hits through 5 and 4 runs. And now I'll bring up Metzger, who's 0 for 1. Welch was looking for his 4th win. He's now 1 for 2 as he puts that one into the gap in right center. Smith will cut it off. And there's nobody out for Tamargo, who singled and scored. Now hitting 136. Throw to first, Metzger back. And now we do the hit and run. Pitch is swung on and grounded to second. Lopes throws to Garvey, and Metzger goes to second. So 1 out. And now we'll do the bunt. Halicki had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. Metzger on second. Garvey and Say play in. Halicki squares, foul. And the count is 0-2. Halicki, a 136 real-life hitter in 78. Now will swing. Ground ball to Lopes. That actually will move the runner along. In fact, the throw to first is not in time as it's in the dirt. Garvey kept it in front of him, but Lopes is charged with an error. Halicki doesn't care about his batting average. He's on, and the tying run is at the plate for Bill Madlock. So Welch, 18 batters deep, 4 in the third innings, 57 pitches, 4 hits. The 1 run is earned, and he's got a strikeout. So Madlock 1 for 2 at the plate. He is now the tying run. And that's up the middle. Lopes gonna try for 2. Russell for 1. Over to Garvey. Does Metzger score? They got Halicki and they got Madlock. What a ball play. So Madlock flipped it to Metzger, and Metzger with a perfect, Lopes flipped it to Russell and a perfect strike to Garvey to get the double play. And the Giants get nothing and have to like it. We go to the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4, the Giants 1. So Rick Monday is 1 for 2 with an RBI, a single and an RBI. Halicki's pitch, a little ground ball to McCovey. He'll underhand it to Halicki, and that's an out. No hot dog and no pizza on that one for sure. Absolutely not. So an abbreviated schedule next week because we're doing golf. You get the doubleheader 7-ish, 7:30-ish Monday night between the Phillies and the Pirates. Then we're going to do a live stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and just Thursday during the day. So you're only going to move the replay along 3 days next week. And then Thursday through Sunday. Thursday, Friday. Actually, Friday will be a day off. So, no, sorry. Yeah. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for baseball. Golf. The U.S. Open from Wingfoot is our focus next weekend. Prime time Thursday and Friday, and coverage of the leaders noon Eastern Saturday and Sunday. And then we'll pick up the replay again Tuesday at lunchtime. So that's what we got for you. Not like we're getting baseball anytime in the near future anyway. Here's Johnny Oates. He's 1 for 2. Halicki's pitch, and there's a liner in the right field. Dwyer will pick it up, and Oates is there. 1 out for Welch, who's 0 for 1. So McCovey and Evans play for the bunt. Halicki's pitch, that's swung on. Metzger goes to Madlock for a 1. McCovey, can Welch run? No, yes he can. So that was hit a bit deep to... I thought they were going to get 2, but Welch had enough speed to get there. So 2 out. And 6-4 on the fielder's choice. Lopes is 2 for 3. His solo shot in the 5th made it 4-1. So a single and a homer is 14th. And a strikeout. So Halicki threw 27 batters, 93 pitches, 5 2/3 innings, 9 hits. 4 runs all earned. He walked 1 and struck out 3. Ball 4. So runners on first and second, 2 out for Russell, who was 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Up the middle, Madlock throws it over to first from behind the bag, and the Dodgers will strand 2. No runs, a hit, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 4-1 Los Angeles. So Dwyer, Evans, and McCovey to face Welch, who has thrown 58 pitches through 5 innings. So the Dodgers are, at least Welch, is throwing a great ball game. Dwyer 0 for 1 with an RBI in the right center. McCovey, Monday, 1 out. Brings up Evans. Darrell is 0 for 2. Welch from the wind. Struck him out. A 1-2 fastball in there at the belt at 88. Second strikeout for Welch. And that brings up McCovey, who's 0 for 2. Popped up right side. Garvey out of play. So somebody from Monterey made that catch. Then he's going to go home and play 18 at Pebble. Not that he can afford to play Pebble, but he can break in and just play the 18th. So 0-2 the count to McCovey. And there's a liner in the left center field for a base hit. He can steal? Wow. 2 out for Whitfield, who tripled and did not score. He's 1 for 2. Why not? You only live once. McCovey goes. The throw down to Russell in time. So a good pitch outside and a good throw by Oates, and McCovey is thrown out trying to steal. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. We go to the 7th. It's the Dodgers 4, the Giants 1. So Reggie Smith, Ron Say, and Steve Garvey to face Halicki here in the 7th. Smith is 0 for 2. He has walked and scored. Got him! A 1-2 check swing at 86. And there's 1 out for Say, who was 1 for 2. Garvey on deck. 4 runs, 9 hits, an error for the Dodgers, and they've left 7 on. The Giants, a run on 5 hits and no errors, and they have left 3 on. Pitch to Say, struck him out. Halicki got him to foul tip a 2-2 off-speed pitch in the waiting glove of Tamargo. And there's 2 out for Garvey, who has singled and struck out twice. Here we go. In the left, Whitfield will make the catch to retire the side. Stretch time, 4-1 Dodgers. So it'll be Whitfield, Herndon, and Metzger to face Welch in the bottom of the 7th. I gotta confess, Whitfield, by the way, had that triple and was at the plate when McCovey was thrown out trying to steal. He strikes out. Welch got him on a full count. So 1 away for Herndon, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. We bought a while ago some silicone straws, okay? More environmentally friendly. They actually last a while. And they're taste a lot better than the paper ones. That we bought, you can rinse them out. You use dish soap to do it, obviously. Get them all nice and clean and stuff. I'm drinking a black cherry polar seltzer today. And I'm the one that picked out the dish soap the last time. It's some sort of floral botanical thing. They were out of the whatever we normally get version of Dawn. Remind me the next time to get lemon or something like that, because I'm taking a sip and all I taste is flowers and not cherries. Pitch to Herndon is a ground ball to third. Say over to Garvey for the out. See, wasn't that worth that trip? Here's Metzger. He's 1 for 2 with a single. 2 out in the 7th, bottom of the 7th. Dodgers 4, Giants 1. Pitch to Metzger. Right back to Welch. Over to Garvey for the out. And so we go to the 8th. No runs, no hits, and no errors. After 7, it's still 4-1 Los Angeles. So as Dusty Baker, flowering cherries. I suppose so. It's the flowering Gatorade I worry about, though. Baker a single and a double, and his single drove home 2. Halicki in his last inning. But first, someone wanted to see some leaders. So we'll do that. Dave Parker hitting .349. Gene Richards, .345. And Rod Carew in his last year with the Twins is hitting .341. Jim Rice is going to win the home run title. He's at 37 on this 5th of August. RBI, Rice leads by 22. Would you believe that? He is a 22 RBI lead, but yet the Red Sox are a 500 club. Jack Clark, who's not in the lineup today, is 40 doubles for San Francisco. Carlton Fisk leads the American League with 34. Gene Richards, 15 triples. Jim Rice is 10, and Gary Templeton 9. And, yep, you do steal bases. Ron LaFleur, 49. Omar Moreno, 46. So, yeah, Carew hitting 341. Gar, 340. Must be Chet Lemon's hurt because he no longer qualifies. Last time I looked, he was still hitting 380. Nettles and Grubb right behind him. Yeah, Rice could conceivably get the Triple Crown. I want to do some pitchers real quick. The number 3 pitcher is no ERA. Larry Sorensen is going to be the first 20-game winner. Is 19 for Milwaukee. Bert Houghton leads the National League and wins with 15. Pete Vukovich has a 1.94 ERA. And no surprise that, well, John Matlack's at 1.99 for Texas. Doug Bear has made 25 saves. Goose Gossage, 23. Raleigh Fingers, or Roland, has 22. And strikeouts, J.R. Richard, as we said, this is the 5th of August, has already fanned 215. Only 5 are over 150. So there's Baker now. He's 2 for 3. Single, doubled, and the single drove in 2. Yep. There's still about 50 games left, too, so Guidry, of course, led the majors in wins with 25, but he did it in 163 games. Remember, he won the one-game playoff against the Red Sox. There's a liner to right. Dwyer can't get there. Baker will hold with a double. And that's the 10th Dodger hit. And that brings up Rick Monday, who's 1 for 3. He has singled and driven in a run. Pitch to Monday, struck him out. So that's 6 for Halecki. 1-2 fastball, swung on and missed. Brings up Johnny Oates. Johnny's had a good ball game. He's 2 for 3. Also got caught stealing. So Baker on second, Oates at the plate. Struck him out. Halecki got him on an 0-2 on the outside corner. And there's 2 out for Welch, and you know he's going to stay in the ball game. Throwing a 5-hitter through 7. Last batter for Halecki, maybe into left center. Herndon is there, and that will retire the side. So the Dodgers get a hit and leave them on. No runs, a hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 4-1 Dodgers. So Tamargo, who's the only one that can catch for San Francisco, is 1 for 2. Singled and scored. The Giants have been held to 5 hits. Right back to Welch, over to first, 1 out. Brings up Halecki, who we will pinch hit for. Who can hit a righty? And down 4-1 in the game that you need. Here's Jack Clark. We said 40 doubles, leads the National League. He's hitting .312, 16 homers, and 74 RBI. These two teams have met 8 times, including this one. There's 10 to go. And so 9 more after today. The Dodgers have won all 3 at Candlestick and lead the season series 6-2. Clark, nobody on. Little nubber to Lopes, over to Garvey, and that is an out. So that didn't work. So 2 out for Madlock. Welch through 27 batters, 104 pitches, 7 2/3 innings, 5 hits. The lone run being a sac fly in the 3rd, and he struck out 3. Madlock is 1 for 3. Now he's 2 for 4. Ground ball left side in the hole. 2 out for Dwyer. 0 for 2 with an RBI. Pitch from Welch. Into right, Smith in the corner will make the catch to retire the side. So the Giants get a hit and leave them on. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the 9th. It's 4-1 Dodgers. And coming in to pitch is John Curtis. Curtis 3-0 with a save. An ERA of 4.46. He has not lost a game this year, making his 30th appearance. He's faced the Dodgers now 4 times, 2 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. Walked 2 and struck out 1. Fastball pitcher at 91, a good ground ball plus pitcher. Last went on the 31st, an inning against Houston. And that was it. So 34 1/3 innings, 37 hits. 1 home run allowed, 19 runs in total, 17 earned. Control is an issue. He's walked 21 and struck out 21. Lopes is 2 for 3. Russell and Smith to follow. Lopes has singled and homered. Homer in the 5th. Up the middle, a base hit. Wedge that one between just over the bag. And that's the 11th hit for the Dodgers. Here's Bill Russell. He's sitting on a 13-game hitting streak. He's 0 for 3. Throw to first. Lopes back. Pitch to Russell. Ground ball to third. Evans to Madlock for 1. Over to McCovey. Do they turn it? Yes, they do. They go around the horn. 5, 4, 3. And that'll bring up Reggie Smith, who's 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. So Evans, McCovey, and Whitfield to face Welch in the bottom of the 9th. Curtis delivers in the left. Whitfield in the corner. It's off the top of the wall. So Smith has himself a 2-out double. And that'll bring up Ron Cey, who's 1 for 3. Dodgers 4 runs, 12 hits, an error, and they've left 8 on so far. Welch has allowed just 6 hits, a run on 6 hits for the Giants, and no errors, and they've only stranded 4. Curtis delivers, ball 4. Brings up Garvey, who is 1 for 4. Singled and struck out twice. Line drive left field. It's going to drop in front of Whitfield. Smith will score. Save to third. And it's 5-1 Dodgers. Brings up Dusty Baker. 3 for 4. Double twice. Drove in 2. But that came on a single in the first. Pitch to Baker is in the right center. Herndon moves over, and that will retire the side. A run on 3 hits and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 5, the Giants 1. So Welch trying to go the distance. Darrell Evans is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Pitch to Evans. Ground ball to Russell in the hole. Has to hurry, and Garvey couldn't get it. He blocked the throw in the dirt, and it booted away. So Evans is on with the error, and that's an error on Russell. So the vaunted Dodger infield has booted 2. Here's McCovey, who was 1 for 3. Welch from the stretch. Struck him out. Full count. Got him looking. So that's 4 for Welch. And now we'll bring up Terry Whitfield, who has a triple. So the Dodgers hope that their tally for the day is done on offense, but they'll be upset with the fact that they left 10 runners on. Pitch to Whitfield. Got him! Welch got him on a full count. Check swing, strike 3. Whitfield turns to say something. It's like, nope, you think it's that close. You swing, my friend. Here's Herndon. Larry is 0 for 3. Post-game show after this. Dusty Baker, 3 for 5. With 2 RBI is going to be our Digital to Dice player of the game. Pitch to Herndon. Struck him out. And the Dodgers will win this one 5-1. So Herndon swung on and missed a 2-2 off-speed pitch. And the Dodgers get another W. They go to 64-46. 5 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors for the Dodgers. A run on 6 hits and no errors for the Giants, who fall to 56-55. Bob Welch goes to 4-2. He will be a happy man. They played really well today. 9 innings, 6 hits. A run it was earned, and he struck out 6. Ed Halicki, 10 hits through 8, 4 runs, including the homer to Lopes. He walked 2 and struck out 7. So at the moment, the Dodger lead is 3. Let's play the rest of the day in baseball. The Cubs beat the Expos 7-6-10. Bruce Sutter goes to 5-4. Ellis Valentine hits 3 homers in a losing cause. How about that? Ooh. Milwaukee 2, Boston 1. Andy gets the win. Dennis Eckersley falls to 10-10. Larry Heisel with his 29th of the year. Oakland beats Seattle 11-6. Minetto goes to 3-1. Enrique Romo goes to 5-6. Craig Reynolds 4 for 5, a double and a triple. Oakland pounded out 17 hits. Houston steals 5 bases, but Bob Horner with 2 homers and 5 RBI. He's 19 since the draft. As the Braves beat the Astros 9-5, Rick Camp goes to 2-3. Joaquin Andujar falls to 5-5. Game 2 of that doubleheader, Houston wins 10-7. Vern Rule goes to 1-1. Rick Camp, well, you win some and you lose some. And he lost the second game. Gary Matthews with his 17th and drives in 3. San Diego helps out the Dodgers too. They beat the Reds in 12, 5-3. Mickey Lolich gets the win. He goes to 2-1. Tomlin takes the loss. Whitfield 4 for 6 with 2 RBI and a double. The Reds walk 11 batters. 11. Ouch. Detroit in a slugfest over the White Sox, 11-10. Sykes goes to 5-4. Schuler 2-7. Nate Colburn 2 for 3, his first over the year, and 2 RBI. Orioles are now within a half game, actually have overtaken the Yankees. They beat New York 4-2. Scott McGregor goes to 10-9. Ed Figueroa 8-10. Eddie Murray with 2 solo shots. He now has 20 on the year. He goes 3 for 3. Kansas City behind Larry Gurra beats Toronto 5-1. Pete Lecoq 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Gurra goes to 5-4. St. Louis beats the Mets 12-7. Buddy Schultz goes to 5-6. Nina Espinosa and Yu falls to 7-12. Keith Hernandez, a homer and 3 RBI, his 12th. Cleveland stuns Texas 4-2-10. Mike Paxton goes to 10-5. Len Barker 2-4. Doubleheader between the Angels and the Twins, and they split. The Twins take the first one 3-2. Mike Marshall goes to 2-3. Craig Cusick 2 for 4 with a double and a stolen base. Frank Tanana goes to 11-7 in the loss, but Chris Knapp wins the nightcap 7-4. Perzanowski takes the loss. Roy Smalley 2 for 4. All right, so here are the standings. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh did not play. They were rained out, so the lead stays at 1. The Dodgers' lead in the West is now 3.5 over Cincinnati, 7 over San Diego, 7.5 over Houston, and 8.5 over San Francisco. I still think the schedule favors the Dodgers. Milwaukee and Baltimore are tied, and the Yankees are a half game back. We won't talk about the Red Sox. Baltimore and New York, our next game on Sunday. Kansas City now has a half-game lead over Texas. California, 3 back. And Bill Buckner, by the way, for the Cubs, now has a 20-game hitting streak. So there you go. So we're only going to advance to the 9th of August next week. So we're splitting Sunday into 2 telecasts. It'll be the Orioles and the Yankees Sunday, and then Monday night a doubleheader between the Phillies and the Pirates. And so, hope you enjoy your Friday and Saturday. I'm Ron Juckett. We'll talk to you Sunday night from Yankee Stadium in New York for baseball between the Orioles and the Yankees. Digital Dice this weekend. Be good to each other. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.